Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the YouTube world, CJ Rose's back in the building. Welcome back to the channel. What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? Last time y'all saw me was SummerSlam, Had a pretty good time. We had a pretty good time at SummerSlam. Now, we approach Clash in Paris, but that's not till next Sunday. We have NXT Heatwave this Sunday. And y'all were going to see me this week anyway, because I had to do predictions on that. I probably won't do predictions until probably Thursday. Yeah, you'll probably get that. You'll get that Thursday. Either Thursday or Friday, one of the two. But you're going to get those this week. But Monday Night Raw was tonight. Actually, it ended about almost 10 minutes ago. We had... wasn't a crazy episode, but we had something that is gonna affect the Raw Women's Division. I'll say that. As advertised, the Women's World Champion Naomi was out here, and she was gonna address what's been going on. Because last week she was supposed to defend the Women's World Championship against Io Sky, but wasn't medically cleared to compete. So at that point, I'm thinking to myself, damn, is Naomi hurt? Is she injured? And unfortunately for me, all I kept seeing were posts about rumors about what could be with Naomi. And there was only one thing that's been said. And to me, that's been aggravating me because, okay, well, if she says exactly what the rumors are saying, then how am I going to be surprised? I can't be surprised. And that's what annoys me. I want to be surprised in my wrestling, but people don't shut up. They don't shut up. I hate it. I hate blogs. I hate everything. I hate them all, man. I hate them all. But Naomi was out here. Adam Pearce actually introduced her to the ring. So Adam Pearce was here. Introduced Naomi. Naomi didn't have to say a word. She just said, roll this clip. The clip was from Stephanie McMahon's podcast. And apparently it's a part 2 to the Naomi and Jimmy Uso interview. It's a part 2. And Stephanie was asking them, she was like, so you have something you want to tell us? And, Naomi was like, I'm going to let Big Jim tell you. Jimmy Uso has the message. And Jimmy was like, I need everybody to proceed with caution because there's a baby on the way. And the minute he said that, the whole crowd went crazy. Hell of a pop. You hear Michael Cole and Corey Graves clapping. I was clapping. I was hyped. I was good. I felt great. You know what I'm saying? I felt great for reasons. But the thing is, with this, I felt 3 different things. We're going to get to it. So the clip kept rolling. Naomi said, yes, I'm pregnant. We're expecting a baby. Go back to live action. Adam Pearce is like, on behalf of the crowd, I just want to say congratulations on the baby, yada, yada, yada. And then, Naomi kind of just looked at him and was like, I don't need your thanks. Matter of fact, I know you want this title. This ain't the first time I had to relinquish a title. This time, I'm not giving you shit. I'm like, oh, man. Pierce is going to get it now. She said, the hormones ain't stopping me right now. I'm going to talk my shit. She didn't say that. I said it for her. You know what I'm saying? But then she said, Pierce, leave. Get out of here. And I hope you trip on them church shoes you wearing. I'm like, oh, man. I'm like, Adam Pierce. But, you know, Naomi, she was out there and she pretty much was just, you know, saying, the women division is lucky. I mean, the Raw women's division is lucky because they knew nobody could beat me. So I just had to get pregnant. And the reason why, and Jimmy Uso is the reason why I'm relinquishing this title, because he was the only thing that could have stopped me from snatching all y'all balls. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, then she was, you know, she's being heartfelt in her own way. She was in character still, but she was being heartfelt in her way. She said, I'm going to leave the title here. And when I come back, I'm going to reclaim what's mine. Even if I have to have the baby and I'm breastfeeding. like, yo, I was like, yo, this girl's crazy. Then she ends it pretty much simply. Whoever has this title, I'm going to need them to proceed with caution. And just like that, the women's world title is now vacated. Now, back to what I was saying before. I felt three things during this whole thing. I felt happy, I felt sad, and I felt aggravated. I think you already know why I felt aggravated, because of these damn people and these blogs and just everybody saying, oh, well, the rumor around Naomi's pregnant. I'm like, okay. Just let it be. Like, why? I can't be surprised in my wrestling anymore, bro. I can't be surprised. People just have to talk, bro. I hate people, bro. I hate people. I don't like people that just don't let anything just happen, bro. Like, nope. Everybody's just you just have to think. I don't like that. There's what if it's this? What if it's that? No, what if it's nothing, bro? Just let it happen, bro. Just let it happen. I hate people. I just want y'all to know that I hate people. But I'm aggravated because that happened. I'm happy that Naomi is finally having a kid. She's been talking about having a child for years. For years. Going all the way back to when Total Divas was on TV. Naomi been talking about having a kid for about a decade and change now. Lo and behold, look how the Lord works. Finally getting a kid. Happy for you, Naomi. I'm happy for you. Now, I'm sad because if I could be frank with you, this is probably the best run Naomi's been on. Literally, ever since she turned heel, this was literally Naomi's best work. Naomi hasn't looked better till this point. And yes, she won the SmackDown Women's Championship twice in 2017. That's cool. But even then, it didn't feel, it felt, Here? Now? This heel run? In which I'll call it her official heel run, because the first heel run wasn't really a run. I don't know what the hell it was. But she's been killing, man. This year has been Naomi's best year. She has been killing it. Killing it. And unfortunately, it got derailed, but in a good way. It got derailed in a good way. You know, so I guess in that sense, you know, I can still be sad about it because, you know, damn, Naomi had all this momentum going. And it got cut like that. But again, it's for a good reason. You know what I'm saying? She's pregnant. She got a kid on the way. Salute to her. Salute to Big Jim. You know what I'm saying? Big Jim said, oh, you're not going to give me no title shots? All right, cool. Watch me change shit up. Watch me shake something. He shook something, all right. He definitely did. He just shook up the Raw Women's Division. Speaking of the Raw Women's Division. So, before all this happened, Naomi was supposed to defend her Women's World Championship against Stephanie Volker next week. We were supposed to have a Women's World Championship match in Paris. I was hoping Adam Pearce told us something about that. But nothing was said. So my only guess is, we just let the moment be the moment. And then probably next week we'll probably learn what happens. Because I'll be honest, I think Stephanie should still get a shot at the title. My guess and my idea would be, to make it a women's battle royal to determine the next women's world champion. That's just kind of my guess. So I say that, like, why not? Like, let's make that happen. If you want to add SmackDown, you want to add NXT, go right ahead. You know what I'm saying? Let's really shake up something. You know what I'm saying? Let's do something. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like we should still have a Women's World Championship match in Paris. If Stephanie was gonna win in the first place, then just have Stephanie win it. Even though in a way that'd be kind of crazy though, right? Because she won the right to face the Women's World Champion in a battle royal. Then you win the title in a battle royal. It's like I don't know if that puts you in high status. I don't know, but hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Just make it happen. Just make it happen. But damn, ain't this the second time? Damn, it's the second time. The second time in the last probably not even the second. No, it would be the third or fourth time in the last 5 years that we had to relinquish the title. Second time due to pregnancy. Because Becky Lynch did it in 2020. And I wish the surprise was like that. You know what I'm saying? I wish it was like that. I'll never forget that moment where Becky Lynch announced she was pregnant. And instead of relinquishing the Raw Women's Championship, Asuka technically won it at Money in the Bank. I'm like, man, let's do that. You know what I'm saying? Let's handle it like that. But no. Couldn't handle Naomi like that, apparently. So much you do to the black woman. Crazy. Black women still get no respect. Crazy. Crazy. But it is what it is, man. Congratulations to Naomi. Congratulations to Big Jim. You know what I'm saying? Hope you have a healthy baby. I'm hoping it's a boy. I don't know why. I don't know why. I just hope the baby just comes to this world healthy. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But yeah, that was just a little bit of news that we had. Hopefully we know what happens with the Women's World Championship next week. Or maybe we'll learn during the week. Who knows? But it is what it is, man. So until then, it's been Rose, man. Thanks for watching. Thank you for all the love support as always. As I mentioned early in this video, I'll be back either Thursday or Friday to do my predictions for NXT Heatwave, which will be going down on Sunday. Yes, it'll be going down on Sunday. And then next week will be Clash in Paris. We'll definitely lock in with that and do what we need to do. You already know. So until next time, peace, love, 100. Here.